Hey guys, I've got my good friend and client Felix out in Munich, and he's been smashing the Ycba Academy for the last 16 weeks, and he's here to tell us a little bit about his experience. Felix, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Yes, I am 20 years old and I live in Munich. I work as a working student and I study business informatics.
Smart
Um,
lad.
I've been doing like fitness and going to the gym since around about 5 years now.
Yep, yep, yep. Fantastic, man.
And
Fantastic.
this is the first coach and everything I had alongside me
Yes. Yeah,
before
yeah.
just doing everything on my own.
On your own, yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm really glad because Felix is a young man. I'm really glad that he saw me at his age because he's got so much from this. And I wish I had coaching when I was 18 when I got into it, but it wasn't a thing back then. I don't even think we had like proper computers. Anyway, I can't even remember. 18. We definitely didn't have an iPhone, that's for sure. Anyway, buddy, Felix. So from that starting point, so when you first started with me, where were you in your life? What was happening with what was happening? What was your fitness level like? Sort of where were you when you first started?
So, I mean, I had like almost the same situation in my life like I have now. So I was a working student and I just moved out last year from my parents.
Hmm.
And yeah, I mean, I had round about the same life as I have now.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, but definitely, I think I gained some like discipline also during this coaching
Hmm.
um, for like structuring my days. Like I would
Hmm.
uh, have my first meeting at work like at 9:30 or something in the morning. And
Hmm.
usually I just slept in till almost then. And now I just train in the morning. And this way I have like the evenings like spare time. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah,
way better
yeah.
now.
Just so you know, guys, I pushed Felix to do the morning routine. It was one of the best things he ever did, actually. He's thankful. So he gets up super early and he kills his day, and he starts early and he trains early. And it's again something I wish I did when I was in my 20s. Not happening, mate. Well done, fantastic. Okay, cool. So that brings me to the question of why did you actually join Felix? What was the ultimate decision of joining the academy then?
Um, like honestly, it was just I knew that I always wanted to see like what it is like to have a coach,
Mhm.
and it was just that you hit me up on Instagram in the
Yep,
DMs, and I was
it
like,
did.
okay, this guy sounds to know some stuff, and
Yeah,
he also seems to have like a completely different approach to what I used to do,
yep,
and
yep,
I mean it's probably more beneficial if I do
yep,
something I haven't done before.
yep,
So like if I pay someone to tell me to do exactly the same things that I
yep.
already did, I won't see much difference from it.
Exactly. Well done. You're a smart lad, Felix, and I wish everyone thought like that, but it just doesn't happen. So you knew that the kind of benefits you'd get from this. And I actually still remember your first line, your first sentence to me was I just said hello, and I think you just said I don't need a trainer, like leave me alone. I remember, and I said, oh, okay, cool, man. You do look in good shape, and then we talked a bit more, and you were open to talking, which was cool, man. So thanks for that, buddy. Cool. So. Was there anything you were skeptical about before joining? Was there anything you're worried about, buddy? Like maybe online, something like that?
Like I never knew someone that had a coaching by you or something like that. So that's
Hmm.
one of the things. Like I mean,
Hmm.
I'm from Germany, so
Yeah.
the only recommendations I knew about coaches were always about some German dudes, like probably
Yeah.
outside of Germany, no one knows them. Like,
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
but
It's Austria. Sorry, Austria. My
on the
bad.
other side, I didn't know you, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the main thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad that I actually found you,
Yeah,
because I mean it was kind of like a leap of faith, because I
yep,
didn't know that much about you before getting
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, man. Well done. This is why you're a smart guy, and you knew the benefits that would come with that. Absolutely. So, tell us about the results you achieved in the academy, Felix. What kind of results did you get, buddy?
Like I've been really sticking to the nutrition,
Mm-hmm.
and I had always had issues with that before. Like I would start like doing a diet, and then like after 4 weeks I was like, okay, let's say it's kind of lower body fat, let's just go to back to biking again, which is probably fine if you're a teenager, but I mean I'm kind of older now, so I
Yep.
mean it's definitely been time to do a proper cut.
Yep.
And so like there's definitely some more experience on how to train I gained. Like
Mm-hmm.
before the coaching, I always did the same
Mm-hmm.
training split and only changed like 1 or 2 exercise maybe.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
definitely a huge difference now.
Absolutely. I mean, it was all new, wasn't it? And it's very easy to get stuck in your ways, even though you're getting results, guys. Felix is a young man; he's still getting results, which obviously. But once we did all these fancy workouts and used different protocols and pushed through phases, like you said,
Mhm.
went conditioning first, which is really cool because you were happy with getting lean first, but obviously
Yes.
with anyone in my academy, I'd never let anyone lose muscle, that's for sure. But you're putting on muscle always very easily. Um, so the hardest thing with leaning was sort of just dropping the body fat, wasn't it? We wanted to
Yeah.
get nice and lean.
Like, it was always I think it was a mental issue
Mm.
to drop the body fat, like
Hmm.
just sticking to the nutrition and not
Yep.
letting it go.
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, and we saw your body really because you built some great muscle foundation, and then when we saw you cut
Thank you.
down, we saw all the muscles pop out and you look great. And how do you find the food now? You still stick to sort of keto half-ish, or you still do it
Yes,
most of the time?
I do like keto most times, and I mean, of course, there's some cheating now on the diet,
Yeah,
but
of course.
I mean, I'm not on the 16 weeks program anymore, so
Yeah, it's your free pass to have a couple cheat meals and guys, Felix wants to build mass mainly. That is his main goal. So at the end of the day, cheat meals will increase that surplus and help you. So yeah, I mean, as long as you're staying disciplined, and not getting overweight or anything, which you're not, you're looking great, mate. So well done, congratulations. What do you think is the best or was the best part of the program, Felix, or the part that the best advice?
like I'm not sure if it was trying keto. Like I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I would have never tried it on my own if no
Mm-hmm.
one told me try this,
Mm-hmm.
and I really was in a coach and client relationship with them, I wouldn't have done it. Never,
Yep.
probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that's probably the main thing.
Yep.
But of course, the other thing is the waking up early and going to the gym part. This is also like a huge difference. So
Yeah.
it's we had to decide which one.
That's it, buddy. Yeah, and just simple things like that, right? I told you that, training and cardio first thing in the morning is probably the best thing for you. And yeah, sometimes you just need a coach or another set of eyes to give you some advice and to try keto. And now you've done it. Now I think if you're going to commit to getting lean as possible, you probably go back to that, right?
Yes, of course, I will
Yeah.
get back to that.
Yeah, absolutely, Felix. Absolutely. Cool, buddy. Listen, thanks for sharing, man. I really appreciate that. Just a final question, buddy. Is there anyone you would recommend for this program or any kind of type of person maybe watching that might be interested, buddy?
I mean, honestly, I think it's probably everyone who wants to get in shape.
Awesome.
Because like I know that most of your clients are not like me, but I mean it's also for clients that are like me. Like
Yep.
it's completely for everyone. It's both beneficial for someone who maybe wants to build muscle and is maybe young, or someone who wants to lose body fat and is maybe like 10 or 15 years older, or
A
maybe
bit
even
older.
20 to 30 years older
Yeah.
than me.
Yeah, a bit more experience and whatnot. Yeah, and that's great. That this is why you're such a smart lad, Felix, because you know, I do coach a lot of mature older guys, right? So you're probably thinking, man, maybe I need someone that coaches younger guys, but obviously it doesn't really matter, right? It's the same shit. It's just training. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's just smart. But listen, Felix, thanks for sharing, my man. And really appreciate that. And we're still coaching, by the way, guys. We've still got Felix on
Yes.
the lower tier. We're still getting the gains. Awesome. All right, buddy. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, Felix.